Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I hope you had a fantastic day. I wish you all happy Easter. And yeah, it's late because I came back home very late. So the stream starts a bit later. I'm a bit tired. I need to groove in a bit into English for a moment. And while we do this, we already start the game in the background, which is actually impressive that I did a smart decision like this. And I think we just load the game and see what we're doing today. I have no idea. I have to say I'm a bit lost. What to do next? You know, there's so much still to do. We have some main quests. We had this devastating quest with Judy and Evelyn Parker. Oh, you can't hear anything, right? I can't hear anything either. That has to do with I muted the game. Yeah, whatever. Weird robo voice. Not taking that. Do you see this? If you can hear it now, yeah, great. So picture is there. You can hear me. In-game sound is there too. Unstable connection. That's not what I want to read. I think that's not true though. Where are we? Our Batmobile is here. Oh, we have the quest. I remember the Logan guy. We have to eliminate him. We have to find. Yeah, everything is good. That's good. That's fine. Yeah. Also, yesterday was Kierdan mentioned it in what is it called, chat. That yesterday I had this fantastic little stream. Finally understand why a simple. Yeah, look at this. If you get it out, it has like these weird things. Electric bits come out, exactly. We see sparks. No, but you see a small shockwave. Kind of impressive. Yeah, we had the law Q&A, Tolkien-related law question Q&A yesterday on my YouTube channel. That was a lot of fun. And I for a moment, I thought maybe I should stream this game after it. Because But I decided to go to sleep because a lot of things I had to do today. Get up relatively early and so on. Visiting my parents today, and so yeah, well, it was a busy day, and as a result, I'm a bit tired now. But it was to be expected, and I would be more tired if I would have streamed after the other stream. But it was a lot of fun. Thank you for people hanging out there. We even got a few more members on YouTube, which is great. Much appreciated. Thank you for the support. Whereas Winter, who often also is here in chat, for example, also basically subscribed on YouTube. That's pretty nice of him. So shout out to you. Pretty nice. I did not promote the all the things, the YouTube membership at all. So I'm surprised that people found the button. But it seemed out that some people found it. It's much appreciated. Okay, we can shoot this chair around. Didn't we try to do something like this in the past to cheese or something? I remember something like this. Oh no, it fell over again. Wow. Do you see how this thing just flew away? Impressive. We have enough ammunition to play around with the chair for a moment. It despawned. Did it respawn back where it was? Yes, it did. Look at this. Physics object got too far away. There's a hole in it, it seems. Can't be destroyed, but you can kick it on. Okay, interesting. Yeah, we were trying to get into the ceiling. They subbed on Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, that's dedication, I have to admit too. I think this movie has potential to bug it out or to be really fast. Sometimes it doesn't work. Is there anything else I wanted to mention before we continue with mission stuff here? So we do a little side mission in this building. That's the building of the animals. That's one of these the gangs. There was also the name here, I think animals, yeah, of Night City, and they are the muscle guys with muscle implants, or I don't know. When we did the box fight, oh boy, that was frustrating. I'm not looking forward to there's still one fight left. We have to do the final fight, the 5th one. I hope it's the last. We have to never do boxing in this game again. It's so frustrating. But I brought it this far, so I also want to end it. Let's have a look around. Something interesting here. There's a box where we could get rid of bodies. There's a veteran guard. Why is he there? There are people inside this car. Huh. Fascinating. Also, GeForce Now is working, it seems. Connection is also great. Yeah, the frustrating part, I think the basic system is not bad from the game when it comes to the boxing stuff. Where is it? Like, you have a heavy attack and a normal attack. That's enough. You can also push things away. Doesn't work with cars though, but and the controller has the fantastic ability that when you use a controller, the game automatically follows an opponent. That is great in boxing. So the game constantly basically keeps the component, like in Dark Souls if you log in. That is great. The problem with it is that the dodge button is you have to move to the side and double tap the circle button, and that in and of itself is not a problem. The problem is that on the circle button there is also, let me show it to you for people interested in this, the control scheme. That's B, circle button on the PlayStation controller, is, you guessed right, B, crouch. So if I don't double tap right or tap one time too much, I go into crouch position and then I move not at the same speed as I would standing. As you can imagine, in a fight where positioning is really important, you don't want to be suddenly crouching. And I think it's also not only crouching, it's the toggle. So I stay crouched when I press one time too much and I have to press it again. It's annoying. So I kept with dodging, keyboard dodging here. That worked in the end, but it's still not perfect. Well, we managed to learn the opponent and defeat her without gorilla arms, which would make this easier, as we would do much more damage with it. Besides of that, I think it's okay. Maybe it would be great if we also got a login function for the mouse. It would also become more easy. But yeah, I don't know. Wasn't the most fun part, and the enemies just have hit points for days. You just have to punch them so many times and you die in like 2 hits or so. It's, at least I do. And then it makes it obviously less fun. Also, I hope you enjoyed the music at the beginning of the stream. I really like, I watched a stream where they showed Kaizo Mario hack, and this song was playing. I found out this song is called Storm Eagle and from Mega Man X game. Okay, there is a threat that we could neutralize. I have no idea where though. Oh, over there. We could do this really fast because I feel like not much is going on anyway. And yeah, it's a fantastic song. Really like that one too. Usually Mega Man has really good music. Who would have thought, right? Mega Man, good music? No way. Well, of course, Mega Man's music was always fantastic, but this one I really liked. Storm Eagle, fantastic song. Excuse me, who are you? Who's Boba Fett?
Huh? I think I saw something. On my way
Is this
to
police or what is this? Emperor Ranger. Assault specialist. I think that is not. That's wrong. For sale. So they're guarding a for sale thing there. I still have no idea where the assault is going on though. Where's the head? There it is. Gypsy could not see the head. Oh boy, it starts good. Yeah, aiming skill. Chris with his aiming skills here. Sometimes it's really unpleasant that people can watch this. You know what really kills my immersion for a game? Slaughtering hundreds of thousands of enemies. Yeah, I mean, that is true. And you kill like a lot of enemies in this game. I'm basically a mass murderer. They also kill them, but the immersion is already broken in that regard. It's like, in this game it's particularly extreme. You go through the city and just merciless kill so many people. But the game tells me, yeah, that are the bad guys, so it's okay to kill them. But I think over the, yeah, it's kind of, you get, what do you call it? You lose your sensitivity for that in this game after a time. And then at some points it's just enemies that you have to kill. Who is this guy there? Worker. This dude? Ranger. I have no idea what the assault thing that is going on here. Like, the game is not really telling me anything in that regard. But we need to level up, we need to do stuff. I know what the solution is. People say this stuff for fun, and killing people is fun, I guess. Yeah, I mean... Okay, Mr. Worker can do stuff too. It's... You definitely have a point. Point and click adventures on people's heads. That's basically it. I mean, I could in theory stealth through it. That's one... You talking about a solution. I could, for example, stealth through it and just take them out without killing them. There's an option for non-lethal takedown. Or I use my baton and smash their heads with it. Also a possibility. But I did this at the beginning of the game, but I have to admit, it never has really a big payout in the game. It never is mentioned in any form. You never get any kind of reward for doing this. It takes much, much longer than just stealth kill them with a pistol or something, headshotting them. In that regard, the game would need to make it far more rewarding or more punishing to kill actual NPCs or enemies in the game. That would be great, but you learn throughout this game that everyone in the city, or not everyone, but let's say 99.99% in the city is an absolute douchebag and a terrible, terrible person, and you're also a terrible person. So, yeah, what does it matter, right? So, better get rid of them. It's somewhat the solution the game has. And as you say, it's, you have shooting, aiming, sneaking around, feeling powerful. That's, of course, fun and part of the gameplay loop. But I fundamentally agree with you. It's definitely a weird game in that regard. It's just going here and there. Nope, you can't see me. And you just move on. I have no idea what's going on. So we see that there are also other dead people that I did not kill. So they must be the bad guys. We could find out. Message from the creators. Who are the creators? Let's find this out. Let's find this out. Can we maybe get the prompt? The prompt, please. Somebody identify the body. I hope the game stops while I'm reading. I have a bad feeling about this though. Message from the creators. We are young, we are strong, we are full of righteous anger. We are the creators. We will create a new order, do everything in our power to resist the chaos left to us by previous generations. Had enough of polluted air, acid rain, and men in suits telling you what to do. Then join us, the creators. The creators of a new tomorrow. Don't let them destroy our dreams. Don't let them destroy our world. Take matters into your own hands. Don't brain dance your life away. fight, come together, join our protest in Arroyo. Something like this. So, yeah, it turns out they just got killed.
Just cut your losses already.
Cut losses already. We will do this in a moment. She also has some money, which we will take. That also has never a consequence. We're also a thief. I even stole from people who actually like me. Almost. Okay, there's somebody left. I think we completed the mission already. Still have no idea who you are. Arasaka. Okay, this is Arasaka. People Arasaka are our enemies.
Fuck. Better check it out.
Yeah, better check it out. I think that's all. Well, that worked, I guess. It's a bit immersion breaking in that regard, and it's very present in many games. That's why I always liked the Deus Ex games, or the first Deus Ex game in particular from 2000, where you could play through the game without killing anyone. It was very, very difficult and challenging to do so, but you could skip a lot of enemies. You could also solve a lot of confrontations with other ways except shooting, like talking with people, the classic, or by sneaking around them, or without taking them down, to be precise. And the game also tried to reward you a little bit for this. It was really... There should be a way to keep combat realistic in games. Like, maybe every combat encounter doesn't result in somebody dying. Maybe killing people should have more consequences. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. They need to change the consequences for this to make it interesting. What do we have? Archive Conversation Officer number 3179 and Captain 192. Security Officer 31979. Listen, boss, about those Envio nut jobs. It's a mess. We accidentally zeroed one of them. You weren't supposed to use your weapons. We didn't. Anyway, once one of them went down, the rest of them attacked. We had to defend ourselves. All right, no big loss. Just get rid of the bodies. Yes, sir. So they accidentally killed one of them. They got, of course, angry, started to attack them, and then now they killed all of them because they have the superior firepower. And suddenly we don't feel too bad about killing those guys anymore, but probably would not have changed anything. What do we have here? Big 5 employees. Yeah, we already read this in the past. It's not a new shot for us. There could be still some stuff left. We have a snack. We have some alcohol. And we have this net runner without a hat. With new shoes that are actually pretty good. And I need to stop saying actually because I say it so often. The other big annoying thing is having to put like 1000 bullets into a boss. Yeah, a bullet maybe a tough guy can take 4 or 5 shots, but not 100 rounds. That is true. Even though you can probably make some builds where it's far less, but yeah, I know what you mean. That is always a problem in those shooting games. A fundamental problem with guns and shooting is that guns are very powerful. It's hard to balance this out, to make a challenge, because if you make the enemy like... You always have to find a balance in game design between when do enemies detect me and start attacking me, because if they do this too early, it can feel really frustrating for the player. If they do it not too early, the player is with ranged weapon often able to cheese the enemy and attacks them out of range and takes them down. And that generates like a huge problem with balancing and points of interest. I think very few games can find like an interesting thing. Like if you have more tactical games and you enemies die in one hit, but you also die in one hit, that's usually not a bad solution. Some games do this pretty well. Like, even though it's not realistic at all, but I played it recently, it comes to my mind. What was it called? Ghost Runner, where you can only take one hit, but you also kill all the enemies in one hit. Basically, except for, yeah, okay, there's a boss that takes multiple hits, but even that are not that many hits, if you know what you're doing. And as a result, every moment and every move feels like very consequential. But you can, of course, restart the level all the time. That's another problem. What happens if I die? I just load the save game and or the checkpoint, and I'm back basically to where I was a moment ago. And as a result... Oh, nice. Aurena's Winter's here. Welcome. Nice to have you here. What have I missed? I just killed a bunch of people there that killed some eco demonstration group people. What do you call this? An eco group that is unhappy, called the Creators. Want to create a new bright future. Wanted to create a new bright future, but now they are all dead. Haven't played any Cyberpunk yet, but have you been watching and... I've been watching, kind of following it, waiting to get a new graphics card to play it, but based on what I've seen, I'll probably try to be a hacker. Yeah, that's also very interesting. That's, for example, the memory wipe. It has, if you use it once, it has cooldown, but you can basically make an enemy forget that you were there and go back into the stealth. That is pretty cool, in my opinion. And there's also some damage builds you can do. You can make them just basically crowd control effects. Stuff like this. Pretty decent what you can do with hacking in this game. So, yeah, to answer the other question, you have not missed much. We now start the mission we did not do last time, which is neutralize Logan Garcia. What did Logan Garcia do? So that is an interesting question. And I can't summarize it, so we might read this here again. Gun for hire, Logan Garcia. Target's name is Logan Garcia. He runs an animals fight club. Used to fight himself, actually. Hey, they say also actually. It's not only me. It doesn't count though. Still gets in the ring from time to time. Problem is, he doesn't know when to put on the brakes. Recently, he knocked his sparring buddy, Lenny Steiner, to the mat with a giant dent in his skull. Except instead of calling for help, he had the kid thrown in the bay with a cinder block tied round his neck. The kid's mom, Monica Steiner, maybe pronounced, Monica Steiner would be the German pronunciation, wants justice for her sweet baby boy, Lenny. More importantly, she's willing to pay to get it. Do the job, it's yours, minus the modest cups, of course. Who is the quest giver? That's also a thing I dislike. I get a ton of those quests, and sometimes it would be great to understand who gives me the quest. I got it last time. I don't know who gave me the quest. Gig for my son. Oh, here, it's maybe the thing. Is it? No, is it? What is this? Is this icon saying who gave me the quest? No, right? Maybe it is. Maybe it's just a place. Sandom? I have no idea. So if I want to find it out, I have to go to messages and I think find who gave me the quest. It could be Mr. Hens. No. Not Mr. Hens. Who else do we have as fixer? We have, of course, Sebastian. For the Sin, Padre message, reading the book. Group of Nomads. No, he's also the wrong guy. Panem, Coach, Judy. We have this dude here. I need to contact him, I think. Call me if you're interested. We should do this. Dakota Smith for sale. Lissy Wizzy. Nope. Perilous. Sandra Dorset. Oh, we also had the Sandra Dorset mission, which was kind of interesting. Dino. No. Elizabeth. Jackie Wells is not available. Your motel room. Wakako. Okada's probably not the right person who gave me the quest. Where is, what is her name? Regina Jones could be the quest giver. Gutter, hostage, all in. Tiger infestation, nope, I have no idea. Oh, that was this guy. That was the last mission we did. Jacob Lamb. Nope. We still have to do these cyber psycho things. Panem River Ward. Oh, that was fantastic questline. I liked that a lot. Takamura, Mr. Hans, El Capitan. Yeah, he gave me the quest. El Capitan. That should be the good. His name is Logan Garcia. Okay. So it's him. Well, let's do the quest for him. It took like a lot of time to just find this out. It is the information is there. It should just be in the log, in my opinion. It's not necessary, but I personally feel like connecting the dot, which quest belongs to which fixer, is not an unimportant quest. Maybe you can, maybe this icon here basically tells you what it is, or it's just the district in the city where you got it or something. I'm not sure. Maybe there's something to these icons there which I never paid attention to, but oh, it's definitely not. I can't know it. So I'm not sure if they let me in here again. We talked so much already, which happens a lot. Maybe we should do a safety save. Oh, let us load. Careful here. And also, you spoke about the graphics card. Yeah, I also wanted to get a new graphics card, and it did not work out. Getting that one was for sure difficult. Somebody saw me. Where is... Okay, she's not there anymore. Our last box fighting person we fought. Okay, they let me in, that's good. And also, like, I steal your stuff. Okay, he doesn't care. A to Z of MMA. Somebody we know here? I don't know. Yeah, I also wanted to get a 3080 or even a 3080 Ti if it comes ever out. Yeah, probably gonna wait till 2077 exactly. It's terrible. That's why I play it here on GeForce Now. So I can have at least a bit of ray tracing and a better performance. It also runs on my local machine, but if I want ray tracing, I just need this here. I also can crank up the settings a little bit with GeForce Now. It's a decently solution. It's not perfect, I have to admit. Okay, he's training there. Oh, more loot. So for people don't knowing, I did the box fight here. We won, of course, against Reno. There's also money there, which I can't pick up. It's bugged, unfortunately. But yeah, it takes a long time to get graphics cards these days. Sadly, everything. I also thought about upgrading my CPU, and it's also expensive. If I ever want to edit videos for my YouTube channel in 4K, I would definitely need to upgrade my CPU. I think. Okay, I had a weirdest... It was this thing. I saw an object moving. I thought it was a person, but it was just this. Nope. Why is he seeing me? I should be allowed to be here. Okay, it turns a bit into a Laurel and Hardy stunt. Hostile area. Why is this area so hostile? But yeah, I also hope that all this nonsense with the graphic cards and the production gets better soonish. I know it's of course also related to COVID and because of the cryptocurrency being so popular right now and problems constructing enough some components right now. But I hope it will get better. It's really unfortunate. Maybe a lot of things came out in parallel. Like we have a new generation of consoles that need chips and components. We have like the new, really good generation of graphic cards, but they're just basically unaffordable right now. At least if you can get one. You have to pay like 3 times the price. And yeah, I don't know. A lot of people are at home, so investing into upgrading your home entertainment stuff and so on is probably also pretty popular. Getting like a new computer, new laptop, you name it. Really good. Is this guy seeing me here? Okay, Are they now angry at me? Doesn't look like it. It seems like this is a safe area where I can be without people getting angry at me. He's not getting angry. Questions, where do I need to go? I need to go where the question mark is. Sorry for being a bit lost today. I'm always lost, but I feel like more lost than usual. So we just do this and sneak around a bit. Who's seeing me there? It's impossible to see me. Oh, there's an interesting effect here. I know what causes it. That's better. Better? It's only from this angle. Fascinating. Could do a breach protocol for this place. As a result, we get like a bit of experience. Oh, also got a level up for breach. It's not bad. This is something we need. We need, I think, to get inside the place below us. Now that I look at it, it seems
Weird. I really ain't in the mood for crushing windpipes today.
That was close. I hope falling down there would not bring me into this much trouble, but it did. Fear the beasts of Night City, okay.
Hey, don't be scared now.
Of course, don't kill him. Just make a not lethal takedown so we can have a bit of time and getting less and less, not annoyed, but what do you call it? I hoped I could place him somewhere without it so his body is not found. Well, that's at least decently hidden in my opinion. Yeah, well, no, maybe not if somebody goes up there. Whatever. So what is it? What was this guy guarding? This is the dude we are looking for? That is the dude we are looking for. Question chat. If that is the dude we are looking for, why does the game tell me to go downside? The quest we have selected is the wrong one. That is why. Okay. Gig for my son is a gig, I think. Yeah. Okay. We found the solution to the problem we had. I'm just an idiot. It's that simple. So we are supposed to kill this dude, but before we do this, we of course rob him. I don't like this. I was a bit surprised that there was somebody standing right around the corner. Sorry for reloading here, but I felt, oh no. Does he see me? I was behind him. How did he see me? I mean, of course, the door next to him just opened and somebody's sneaking down. They could have seen me, of course. But let me complain there for a moment. First of all, what do we have here? Dubai, Sand and Death. I think we already read this. Yeah, sounds familiar. Epic pistol. Food. Vatnajökull. I like the name. I don't know why it's an Icelandic name for it. Also, I googled what it means, but I forgot again. And my Icelandic is a bit rusty. Okay, he is annoying. Let me see if we can distract him. I hope the other dude doesn't mention it, notice it. That's what I like about the hacking stuff. Sniper rifle ammunition? Does this guy have a sniper rifle? Because that's also like a disadvantage. We talked about making it more interesting to, or give more consequences to not killing people, or killing people, put more consequences on this. And here in this case, if I stealth kill those people, they don't drop their weapon, I think. If I would have activated this guy and killed him, he would probably have drawn his weapon and I could have looted it. So going to in guns blazing feels a bit more rewarding in that sense. I mean, it doesn't matter too much. Usually those people don't have weapons I need anyway, but... exactly, it's unfortunate. Oh. Found the toilet. They even have a toilet here. Okay, we don't want to investigate these places too much, but we still take the bounce backpack, which we have bazillions of. Loot carefully. Loot everything carefully. Something I overlooked. We have this autumn. They changed something. What is this? Sometimes the prices on these automats are different. And I think the burrito is now $12. You could get it for $5. I have never seen it after the last patch for $5 again. Which is not a big of a deal, but if you just buy 10, that's $100. And it sounds like a lot for like 10 burritos, in my opinion. Of course, it's difficult to say how much dollars or whatever compares to the currency here. Who's seeing me again? Dude. Okay. Or maybe I have to take this dude out. Very slowly we go through this level. That's why it takes me so long to finish this game. Because I do stuff like this. Instead of just killing him, I now slowly crawl to the other side of the hall. An inch at a time. Looking for traps. And try to stealth kill this guy so I don't have to shoot him. Because that feels like a reasonable thing to do. We make a safety save here. Yeah, that's probably wrong. I grab the pistol though, just in case. And we grab him. Take him down. Then I check a moment where I can hide his body. Oh, there's something I could have hacked. Also likes the bloody knife. Here, dude, have a nap. Don't fall through the floor, please. That would be much appreciated. Okay. Here's something I overlooked, which may be cool that we came back. Let's see if we can solve this riddle, which I'm really bad at. Inventory in general is another thing. Immersion breaking thing for me, a lot of RPGs. Like, how am I able to carry enough equipment to fill up a moving truck, yet it's all in your pocket somehow? Yeah, that's true. That's always immersion breaking, but I don't complain about this. For example, the mentioned Deus Ex from 2000, one of my favorite games of all time. There you had a limited inventory, and also no limited inventories from Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, and so on. And I have to admit, I'm not the hugest fan of the limited inventory. I have to admit, I find this is really... I know it's immersion breaking, but that is one thing I'm personally willing to sacrifice. Okay, let me just think for a moment, which will of course take forever because I'm slow. I don't see a solution for this. So we could go BD, but there's no 1C in this line. So we could go BD, 1C, 1C, 1C. That would work. But we would waste one thing. We could go E9, BD. E9, BD. We can't get all these things. We can maybe get the first or the second. Can we get 2? No, it's really bad. We have 7. Yeah, I would need... I don't have a thing I can waste. I can only get the first one and maybe the second one by going E9, BD. BD doesn't work already. E9, oh, it works. I don't need a second because they end at the same. Okay, we have to rethink this. E9, BD. That could work. 1C, 1C, 1C. Yeah, I think that works. E9, BD, 1C, 1C, 1C. Can't do the second one. We have not enough slots for the second one. I think you can upgrade the slots and then it would be possible, but I'll take this. The pattern was not great. Sometimes you can get the second and the last one, but still we get some decent amount of stuff out of this. Nobody ever murders a room full of people and then calmly proceeds to take all of their guns, money and possessions down unaware. That's just crazy. That is true. But the years of video games have trained us to do this. I don't know, it's weird. Like, video games often stimulate your hoarding instincts. I mean, I play this really, really complicated if you think about it. I could have just killed the guy and we already got the mission. I'm curious how much this guy can, what do you call it? How many hits he needs? How much HP does he have? Yeah, the hoarding instinct. I'm very, I wouldn't say lucky, but happy that there's a certain point of hoarding where it goes on my nerves. That's why I can't play or don't like to play looter shooters that much these days anymore, or MMORPGs, which in my opinion also often have this looting. No, I need to upgrade my gear, I need to find better, I need to grind this. I hate this. I like going into a level, into a room, and just get everything that seems useful. For example, I have in my inventory, yeah, these very useless items, but I really like having them. For example, this stapler. Just if you I don't know, have some sheets of paper, need to bring them together. You can't do this in the game though, but still like having it. Or, okay, we're not smoking. We have a lighter. That's useful in some cases. Or 2 bloody knives. Ashtrays. What if we get a visitor, even though we don't smoke ourselves? We can offer him some cigarettes and also an ashtray. That's amazing. But sadly, those items are just there to sell them. They don't have any effect. In my opinion, that's a wasted opportunity. It would be so great Just imagine we would have some dialogue option where you say, hey, do you have an ashtray? And you can say, yeah, sure, 3 or 15. And take one of them. Would be great. In my case, 15. I had 15 at one point. Okay. If I do this, I alarm all the other people. The play would be either execute them from here. I'm not sure if I have enough damage to do this, though. So we make a safety save here and see if the pistol power is enough. It's enough. Please don't fall out. Why is the window broken? Was it always the case, or did he just fall through it and kill? Okay, I have to investigate this. Sorry for... Oh, his head is gone. Unfortunate. No, there's his body. So we did not kill all the other people. Oh, look, there is blood flying in the air. Let me just do a safety save here and load the other. I'm just curious if the window is broken. I don't know. I'm weird like this. I need to know if the window is actually broken or not. Didn't I do a safety save? Probably not. Yeah, whatever. It was a loading thing. I'm curious. I have a friend that I would say has developed a mental issue because of the hardcore hoarding training. Yeah. It's also like in a lot of games. Oh, we overlooked a pack of cards. That's unfortunate. I didn't save after this? That is weird. Okay, so now we can explore this window a bit, take a closer look. Is it opened? No, it is not. So if I kill him, he must have fallen through it, and as a result, he destroyed it with his head. That's fascinating, which is not there anymore. There's also an archived conversation, which I did not read. He broke it falling on it. Yeah, exactly. I like this detail. I don't know why. It's sometimes... Yeah, that's pretty cool, in my opinion, too. I agree. Nobody noticed it. It would be even cooler if somebody would have noticed. But the game also... Like, if you do this, if, for example, people do physics playing designs like this, you have to train the player or teach the player that this can happen, so that you think, okay, there's a window. That would be pretty cool. Say, I need to kill him from this side so he does not fall down there, if you know what I mean. Also, I just skipped the message that I wanted to read because I'm an idiot. I wanted to reload anyway, which we will do in a moment. Well, we can just do it, and I hope... Did I pick up the message? I think I did. Here's a quick save. What on earth? Didn't it just not show up the last time? I don't know. Let's load the save game here, though. Yeah, that's true. But I play so slowly in this game and try everything out and look at posters and so on. And I don't read all the text because I have to admit... sometimes reading, like if you have a game, you have to read everything. Also, his head is back. Okay, that's cool. Somebody's moving down there. So can we hide the body of this dude? Okay, I would say Mr. Logan goes to the bathroom really quick. And we take him to the first door would be helpful. Yeah, have fun there. Just to make sure he's really dead. Okay, Mr. Logan's dead. Let's get to the conversation, which I have not read yet. Curious what this means for us. Hey, that guy lived. It's true, but it's also like he's a boxer and so on. He's for a set of weights in the wrong window, that's true. Yeah, he got a set of weights, exactly. This is like these animals, this gang he's part of. They are all lifting and are very strong, and he's also into boxing, it seems. And the idea was that he, what is it called? In a sparring match, he killed somebody. No, he almost killed him, but then he got rid of him and killed him. So okay, let's read this. So Monica's a mother who contracted the fixer, and the fixer contacted me to solve this problem. Solved. Hi, is this Mr. Logan Garcia? Who's asking? Monica Steiner, Lenny's mother. Who? The boy you beat to death. Oh, him, yeah. I couldn't take it. How come nobody called me? Why didn't you call an ambulance? I didn't call one because the kid was effing dead. He was too soft. Should have stayed out of the ring. I appreciate your candor. Okay, that is a very nice response. Well, he is at least honest with what happened. Yeah, he was too soft and I just cracked his skull while punching him. That happens all the time. So this time we also cracked his skull with our little gun here. And nobody noticed. And then we dumped in on the toilet. That's what we do. Also, it's a very most important thing here. I think I overlooked a pack of cards. That who's shooting? It wasn't in the TV. I think so. Also, emails reading. That's a thing from Deus Ex, which I always liked. Get a bit of more background information. Watch it. Liz Harrows to Kieran Jones. Who is Liz Harrows? The name doesn't sound familiar. Tell Logan to chill the F out. If it's steam he needs to blow off, do it with the Voodoo Boys instead of beating on his own. How the F am I going to find new people when the shit he pulled gets around? I don't want to hear those kinds of stories anymore. Got it? Liz. So Liz seems to be important person inside the animals. Matilda was, I think, the big boss we took out. So it's not her. And we got the spam letter. the spam news thing. Spam mail, that's what it's called. Yeah, sometimes find out. Oh, I'm so blind. So dude. Maybe because somebody's selling weapons here, there's a target range or something. You can go inside. He's not dead, I didn't kill him. So nobody can complain I killed the wrong person. I just knocked him out because he was in the way. Let me think. We go up to this ladder here. And then we sneak out again. Leave the boxing club, yeah. That's what we will do. How did we leave the box? How do we leave it? Then the staircase was over here, right? Okay. Oh, that was brave. Could have fallen down there. And if somebody would have seen me, yeah, I was just flying around through this warehouse. Nothing to see here. Okay. I'll also keep flying around. Who is she? She's a worker. She works here. Maybe it's a he. No, it's not a she. It's a he. Okay. What do we have here? Review. Bloody Bout 7. What went wrong? Just when we thought Markoware was done putting out unfinished games. Oh, what do we have here? Is this self-referencing? Is this referencing other games? Yeah, like, can you imagine actually only moving around while crouching? Knights of people? Yeah, probably. I also feel like it's not the fastest way, but whatever. This more silent way. Okay, let's read this again. Just when we thought Markoware was done putting out unfinished games, we get this piping hot plate of spaghetti code. Frankly, I don't even know where to start. From the story mode, which feels like it was cobbled together from half-baked ideas of 6 writers working in different time zones, to the non-intuitive tutorials, to the ridiculous lag that had me up making a fresh cup of coffee between each punch, and finally to the head-scratching localization foul-ups. Foul-ups? Honestly, the dialogues make no sense in any language. What the hell were they originally written in? Swiss? Well, speaking of unfinished games... Wait, I have a perfect sound for it, which I rarely use. I haven't up... Well, that's Cyberpunk a bit in a nutshell. Oh, we can hack here and get more materials. Let me think a moment. Can we do this with this? 5-5. There's no BD here. 5-5. No BD here. 5-5. Why is there no BD in the 5 rows? Did they nerf the riddles or something? It's the second time we can't do it, I think. Wait, we can do it. We can do this first. 1C, it ends on 5-5, so maybe we can conclude. Let's try this. 5-5, E9, 5-5, 5-5, 5-5. This one would work, if I'm not mistaken. Then we could go BD, 1C. In theory, it should work. So 1C, E9, 5-5, 5-5, BD, 1C. Nice. I have to admit, this game is not bad. I like the hacking minigame a bit. Is this computer... It is not readable. That's the word I was looking for. Local network, surveillance system. Well, I don't care about the surveillance system, if I'm honest. We are out already. Something we overlooked. Yeah, there's loot. Okay, see you guys.
Hey, just got intel that Logan Garcia's knocking at the pearly gates. Client's very happy, so am I. Closing the contract and sending the green your way.
The green, I assume that means the money. It was a lot of money we got from this, like 8k. It was a pretty easy mission. If I would be not such a weird player, you can do this like in a minute. Pretty nice. So yeah, this is a slow play. It's not even a let's play or long play or whatever you call it. It's a slow play. Okay, what do we do next? That's my biggest problem I have. I'm so indecisive what to do next, and after the last mission I was a bit lost. We should meet with Hanako, so we could continue the main mission a little bit. In my opinion, that would be a smart idea. Killing in the Name, that is a nice album from Rage Against the Machine. I really like them. Learned the first time from them when I saw Matrix. And at the end of Matrix 1 there is Wake Up from them. I like that song always. And Killing the Name is also, I think it's even older than Wake Up. I'm not sure. Maybe they are from the same album though. I'm not 100% sure on that. Call Ozop. Okay, very low. Maybe we should do this. I have no idea who Ozop is. Send in the clowns. That sounds like it's a job for me. Ozop, okay. Let's do a full save here. T. Call 1.
It's V. Heard you had a gig for me.
You heard right. I need a driver.
A driver. Then call a cab. That's a good answer. For what?
And for what exactly?
Oh, you know, this and that. I got a few errands to run. A couple of friends that need paying a visit. The usual. Listen, I'm a straight shooter, so let me cut right to the chase. I heard you're the best in town. Thing is, I like working with the best. And I know the best don't come cheap. I'm not gonna get into the nuts and bolts, cause if what they say about you is true, you can handle anything. So let's get this settled. You got what it takes? Or are they wrong about you?
Well, if I'm totally honest,
All right, I'm in.
Japantown, then. By the market entrance. Give a few honks and I'll stroll up. Later, V.
later. Well, what he does not know, I'm terrible at driving. So that will be fun. But we have the Batmobile. That was pretty cool finding this car. And that's a nice Batman reference. Merkman it is called in the chart. Really cool. I like that one. Also like this car. I like that when you speed up, this little spoiler at the end of it just gets out. I tell this every time I stream. Some people listening frequently to the stream have heard this 20 times by now, but I think it's pretty cool, as you can see. Oh, I didn't see that coming. I was busy demonstrating this little spoiler thing there. Oops. That was interesting. Okay, so... You have to be kidding me, woman, right? How did you get... I didn't even... I tried to not hit you and you just jumped back into it. What is this guy doing? It's green, man. Come on. Yeah, better driving. Okay, that is important actually. Julie is calling. Judy, wow. Hey, buried Eve today, Columbarian near North Oak. Thought you might want to know. Thanks for letting me know. How do you feel? Phew, it's a... Can we just write both? Thanks for letting me know. How do you feel? Why would I have to decide for one? The problem is, thanks for letting me know, it sounds like it ends the dialogue. And I feel like very polite saying this. How do you feel? Sounds like there might be an answer to this, or the dialogue moves on. You know what I mean? It drives me crazy. I mean, this is a text message. I can just write both. Maybe they don't have the ability to write multiple messages, but she just did, so I don't know. I hate decisions like these. This feels like I actually want to know how she feels and if she's doing well. Let's go for this. Even though I would think this is a more polite thing to answer and then ask, how do you feel? What? I intend to get sorely shit-faced today. I'm not sure what this means. But maybe we should visit Evelyn. At some point. Okay, really unfortunate though. Also, while we are here, we could sell some stuff we have. We don't need it, I think. We have a lot of weapons and so on. We don't need this weapon. That's actually a pretty bad weapon. Or it's not appropriate for our level anymore. Not useful. That's probably the better word. That's... I like... We found this in his bird, so we keep that one, I would say. This we don't need. We can sell it. Even though the model... I rarely got it. The shotgun seems pretty potent. If I'm... we also sorted by type. So this one... Yeah, we have a better one than this. A better smart weapon. And I don't even use smart weapons, so I don't care too much about this weapon. It's pretty good. This weapon is silenced, so it actually has 15% less damage than it usually has. It has over 400. Fantastic thing. It has more damage than the shotgun, which is pretty helpful in one-shotting people with a headshot in this game. It's also better, but it's not a bad. I think we put this into our storage. I also think the shotgun is damage-wise pretty decent, and it has 2 slots, so that's also decent. So we have not much to sell here. Inventory, what I wanted to do though is switch the pistol to this one, because it has some kind of thing equipped, which I just unequip to my collection of, what do you call these? Scopes. Things. You know what I mean. Switch back to this weapon because it's fantastic. I don't think that we will find a better weapon than this. I have to kill a lot of people to get this. The rest we just put into the trunk here. The front trunk. We open the stash and place some of the stuff here. So this weapon, might never use it. Let's have a spare assault rifle, and this shotgun's probably better than the other ones. They still haven't fixed this bug that the stats for the weapons in storages are not showing correctly, which in my opinion is a shame. It should not be the case. It should just simply show the weapon stats in stashes. Oh, what do we have here? We have tons of... We could have sold those. This one though, wow, that is a pretty nice thing here. Won't use it, but we store it. I'm not sure if I have a better one than this. The problem is I can't check without getting... Oh, that was a baseball bat. We have far too many of those. Okay, this is the best one we have currently. We keep this, the rest we sell. Okay, maybe we need a spare one. The trend goes to the spare Kanabo. This is a steel pipe, which is pretty cool. I like it. We keep it. And the rest, I think we can sell. Except for this machete. We have tons of those knives. Even some of like epic versions of it. But this is not that much worse damage-wise, so we keep it. So the other stuff, I would say, except for the weapons I usually carry around with me.
You want your teeth broken?
So welcome to Inventory Management, the game. Okay, let's see, these 3 weapons I always keep. We also have a lot of duplicates here at times, which we have this pens like 3 times. So we can sell them too. In my opinion, it makes no sense. The pens are better than the... Oh. No, I wanted to keep these. The reason why we keep the pens, I have... These ones, they have movement speed as stat, and I don't have to invest. Same with the shoes, even though we have better shoes than this. Something else? Yeah, it should be okay for now. Don't want to spend too much time on stuff. Okay, we also got a level up. I hoard those points because I still don't know what to do with it. The problem is I should have skilled this one instead of intelligent. At least 2 points less in intelligence would have been smart. I did this to get like a dialogue option, and that was a stupid idea because we don't hack that. I hack from time to time, but I don't need the stats. This here, though, for what we are playing right now, has absolutely fantastic abilities. I'm not sure where they are, though, but here, for example, passive. Increases damage from headshots fired from outside combat by 30%. It's pretty huge because we do this all the time. But I would need it bring this to 9 to get this. And as you can see, it's pretty far away from 9. Deal 15% more damage to humans. Okay, it also sounds pretty good. So there's some really good stats here, which I can't get because we are too low. Just to get to 9, I have to invest 5 points into this stat. And if we go for late game builds, I'm still very indecisive what to do with my stat points. I probably misskilled a little bit. You can reset perks though for money, but you can't reset your attribute points, which is a bit unfortunate. So we are hoarding them for now and trying to get up. We have level wise, I think we could already easily finish the, not easily, but finish the game should be relatively, should work out. Let's go to send in the clowns, yeah. Park at the indicated area. Oh. Always miss the exit, always. Has to do with, my excuse for this is, not that I'm bad, but that I'm of course looking at chat all the time and then I don't see when the exit comes up. It is in parts true, but it's also a bit of, sometimes I focus too much on the street and not on the radar. In addition, I sometimes look what's going on in chat. But also a gorgeously looking game where you can look at everything. We have also ray tracing activated. This makes it just more beautiful. Okay, we'll park at the indicated location. We save before we park there and then see what's happening. Is it smart? I'm not sure what to do with it, but we have a fast car. Honk.
Hey, you're V, yes?
Whoa, fuck.
You didn't answer my question.
Yeah, that's me. Something on your face.
Yeah, that's me.
Good. Then let's go.
Where to?
Little China. I have a craving for Kung Pao chicken. Extra spicy.
Okay. Is it allowed to get out of the car?
No funny business. Get back in.
Wait a moment. I need to loot this.
You go
Could be
fucking bananas? Get behind the wheel!
I did not expect him to be getting this angry. Return to the car. Uh-oh.
Let's make our way to Little China.
Okay, I thought it was bugged. I should have asked him about... But I felt like that is rude. If he wants to carry a grenade...
What?
The grenade. You know, the one on your face.
You get used to it. I just gotta be careful not to pull the pin when I want to pick my nose.
Yeah, good point. Almost.
Nice out here. A lot of stuff has changed.
Where you from?
Brazil. You know, down in South...
I know where Brazil is.
You never know with you gringos.
There was loot on the streets. Why? Oh no, I missed it again. Just want to look in chat
Tiger
for more.
claws. Heard of them?
Who hasn't?
Got any friends in there?
No, why?
Just asking. Can't help being curious.
Okay, let's do another save. This dude is kind of strange, but I think he's kind of funny too.
This is the place. Wait for me here and keep the engine running.
We came all this way to get takeout.
You could say that.
Yeah, don't pick your nose. In case you're curious, I can't see what's going on. Oh, there he is. He is Ozop Bozo. And the resident.
What the fuck was that? You got grenades up your ass too?
Can we maybe not randomly shoot? How did I not hit that? I let one escape. That feels unsatisfying because I'm bad at shooting. So I'm bad at driving and at shooting too, so ideal.
Not bad, right?
It would have been even better if you told me what you were planning from the get-go.
It's true what they say. You're good. Really fucking good.
And I tell you, no! The
Also
Arasakas
cool
are
carnage.
no ordinary clan. They're not even human! Vampires, the lot!
Talk to him. Okay, talk to him.
So where were we?
It's true what they say. You're good. Really fucking good. Got a stick up your ass, though. This is where we part ways. Good luck, V. And, relax a bit, okay?
Illegal entry, theft of corporation property, combat stim, resistance, Ozop Bozo. That's Bozo the clown. I think he references him.
The Arasakas are no
Are you gonna tell me about the
They're
grenade?
not even human!
Oh, that.
Vampires,
My
the
brother
lot.
ripped it off during a fight. With pliers.
Ooh, one happy family.
You don't know the half of it. I could have chipped another one, but I don't know. I think this matches my style more.
No!
Uh-huh.
The Arasakas
Besides,
are no ordinary
it's a real icebreaker
They're
with the
not
ladies.
even human!
Got me powder for my nose.
And does
Wow.
it work?
Not really.
Not really. Okay.
What about my payment?
What about it? Here, like I said before,
I tell you,
the
no!
best don't come cheap.
Arasakas
Take
are
care,
no
V.
ordinary clan.
And
They're
hey,
not even
keep
human!
your nose to the ground.
Did he just get the burrito there? Speaking
Their
of,
bodies, they never ate.
see, they're at 12 now. You could get them for 5, I think.
Cold and dead. Their corporation exists only as cover for their wicked means to live, or rather, to remain
Tell them,
undead.
bro.
I tell you now, Saburo is not gone from our world. He rests undisturbed in the family crypt.
Fun thing is,
He feasts on the blood of his servants, awaiting
he's at least on the somewhat on the right track, it seems. Stock up on a few burritos. Okay. Stream is still running. If in case something is technically not working or okay, please feel free to tell me. Okay, that was this quest. We still have to heat with heat with Manako. Meet with Hanako. Wow. What do we do next? Shall we meet with her, or shall we do like another killing in the name? What was this? I'm curious about. Investigate. Oh, yeah, this we do this. We do this because Bartmos was one of the hackers that did, I don't know, something that started a war. So, and I would be curious finding things out. Where do we have to go? Down here. Down here. Why did he need a driver? He could have just literally taken a taxi. I mean, the taxi would not have helped him. What on earth is this supposed to mean here? That is a confusing line. I think I interpret it correct. Yes, I'm better driving. Let's not go into that territory too much. The frames are pretty low here. It's always unfortunate. Wait a minute. At my apartment. Investigate the site from the Bartmoss Collective? Are they luring me to my own apartment to check the computer there, or what is wrong? I assume that is what's happening. We found a pistol. I like how this one looks. We sell this one though. We can also sell this one. I would like to sell that one too, if I'm honest. I somehow like the look of the weapon though. And we have multiple of this already. So let's put it on the list of weapons we already have. I assume we go to our apartment now. Because that is the way we usually have to take.
Hello, Night City. I'm Jillian Jordan with M54 News, and this is your local latest. The NCPD has urged caution when using data terms. A routine inspection has shown many have been corrupted with malware. Police experts have confirmed the identified virus can lead to cyberware failure and, in extreme cases, even death. In response to increased gang activity, the mayor's office has raised the public threat level to red. Residents of Arroyo and Watson are advised not to leave their homes after dark and always ensure easy access to protective firearms. Schools and hospitals have been closed until further notice. What's next for Pacifica? The district, formerly designed as an oasis of luxury, has become a den for violent gangs and drug addicts. Kang Tao recently expressed interest in the purchase of Pacifica property with the aim of constructing a new server and logistics center. The city government has openly considered selling the land for a single $1 in a symbolic gesture.
I remember this news.
That Kang Tao demonstrates commitment to eradicating the district's criminal presence. Today's final story is an unwelcome one for pet owners.
Yeah, we already had this.
Canine ownership will increase.
Sound very familiar.
Leave now, you break my heart.
Oh, I'm away off for the night. Was fun. The next time. Thank you for staying, Kierlan. Always nice having you. Sleep well. See you next stream. Nice that you were here. Also, you also have. I assume you also have a holiday tomorrow. So wish you a nice holiday. Maybe you don't have, because Germans usually have also a lot of holidays, at least in some places. Yeah, they want me to use my own computer, so we have to check the site. Let's do this. The Bartmoss Collective. Oh, there I can scroll. I just wondered, why can't I scroll? Let's read this really quick. Reward for any info on Swedenborg. Best Isis, I'll pay for any info about Swedenborg, Rivera's true identity. Read more. Let's scroll down. Corporate oppression will end when you stop oppressing yourself. This is one of Swedenborg Rivera's most poetic aphorisms. He shows us that in reality we are the drivers of our own actions. If workers unite, the towers of capitalistic oppression will fall. We must do everything in our power to achieve that. Angerix admin. Angerix and whatever. Humanity is nothing more than a Ponzi scheme hidden behind a veil of tears. Wow, that's deep. Every person is a bearer of suffering as well as its catalyzer and transmitter in our global free market society. Such an obstacle cannot merely be transcended. The first step is realizing that our decisions are illusions. The best weapon against neoliberalism is uninterrupted mediation. Does this even warrant an explanation? Meditation here is a metaphor for worker unity. Meditation. Fear of a corrupt government controlled by tyrannical, how is this pronounced? Whatever, mega corporations has led to a mutated strain of pathological hyper-neoliberalism. It's a really hard to say word. We can't let them bully us into fear. It's time we throw off our corporate yoke. I like the word yoke, by the way. I think it could be a Germanic word, because in German the word is Joch. It's written a bit differently, but it sounds distantly familiar. So we look this, of course, up, because we're also interested in etymology. The yoke. Yeah, Old English, Proto-Germanic, Proto-Indo-European, so that seems to be the case. I assume the German word also has the same or similar roots. Yeah, Proto-Germanic. Old Germanic word. Fascinating. Uh-oh, I clicked on something which I did not want to do. Yoke. When money exchanges hands, your true self becomes a victim to capitalism. Truth is hidden in simplicity. Every transaction, every transfer of funds is linked to the progressive assimilation of the individual into the machine of capital. Swedenborg Riviera understands that such moments disrupt the human being's ontological balance if it is not subjected to a symbolic annihilation of being altogether. Okay. Let's click on this. Investigate, aside from... We did this. I have an interesting question which will... New contact edit. Bess Isis. Hello, my name is Bess Isis and I'm an independent journalist. I reward for any info on Swedenborg. I ended up here after the recent incident of Helvetia. It's the Latin name of Switzerland, isn't it? I assume. You might have heard about. Who exactly is the man that inspired the attacker? The man that you all practically worship. Have you ever wondered who Swedenborg Riviera actually is? I know I have. So here's the deal. I'm willing to pay for any info that might help unravel this mystery. Don't hesitate to get in touch. Best Isis. Oh, a comment section. That would be funny. Comment by Ether Rules. Nice try. You think we would betray our leader to a Corpo slut like you? Even if I knew something, I wouldn't tell you shit. Do not help this woman. It's a woman? Bess, yeah, okay, it's a woman. I didn't realize that. This woman corps want to silence our leader. Comment by Rococo. Lol, first you call her a corpo slut, and then you use woman. A real gentleman right here. I heard that Swedenborg was a high-ranking corpo and he dismantled the system from within, but then they found him out and now he's shacked up somewhere in Mosquito Coast in Nicaragua. however it's pronounced. Comment by, oh, there's the NRJX admin. Congratulations, you've all managed to break, to break about half of the forum's rules. I would be lying if I said I was set to close this thread. Admin. So we can get in touch with Bess Isis now. Fascinating. Can we get back to the site? So here we can click on this. Can we click on read more? We can. Somebody put a lot of effort into this. Corporate oppression will end when stopping oppressing yourself. When corporate tyranny ends, the worker will no longer be dehumanized. NRJX admin, I implore you, the anti-capitalist discourse of Swedenborg Rivieras is much more complicated than it seems. He's undoubtedly here referring to an existential crisis, weaving together threads from Heidegger and Jaspers. Reading both of them may provide you with critical insights. Interestingly, I think in one of the posts here, subject altogether, symbolic, ontological. Heidegger was, if I not remember correctly, the founder of the, what do you call it, Fundamentalontologie in German. What is it in English? Let me just check this out. Maybe I'm wrong though. Also, he's also a character in Final Fantasy VII. Good old Heidegger. Fundamentalontologie, English. Fundamental ontology. Okay, that's simply translated. Funny. So, yeah, he already mentioned this, so there seems to be a connection to this if we think further into this. Critical insights. Interesting. I love this quotation. Brings tears to my eyes every time I read it. Don't shit yourself thinking too hard. Book nerds. Okay, what else do we have? That was interesting. Read more. Humanity is nothing more than a Ponzi scheme hidden behind a veil of tears. Socialize the means of production, replace corporations with collective, throw in a bit of rationally oriented management, and this whole global pyramid scheme will collapse on itself. I can't wait for the communal eco-cyber revolution led by Swedenborg. Do you really have interpret everything through a neo-Marxist lens? You wouldn't notice Schopenhauer if Swedenborg smacked you on the head with the world as will and representation. It's Latin. Asinus asinorum in secula seculorum. Interestingly, asinus means mule, I think. Yeah. Let's Google this. My Latin vocabulary is too rusty without a word book. I can't find it out, but we want to know more about this. Also, he mentions Schopenhauer and the world as will and representation. I'm not sure if it's this work, but if I'm not 100% mistaken, it was Schopenhauer who said he argued against free will, I think, and he said a human can do what he wants to do, but he can't want what he wants. No, how did he phrase it? In German would be, er kann tun, was er will, aber er kann nicht wollen, was er will. He can do what he wants, but he can't want what he wants. Something like this. Asinorum in secula seculorum. Latin proverbs. The greatest jackass in eternity. Ah, okay, that's pretty what it means. Want to have more direct translation though. Alone, the jackass of jackasses is in the centuries of centuries. Ah, is this a good translation though? But this is kind of fascinating. Der Esel, der aller Esel auf ewige Zeiten. That's how it was translated here on this side. I need to stop switching to German, I think. Interesting, but yeah. Does secular translate Latin secular? Oops. Forever. So it's eternity. So it basically translates by word. If secular is eternity, the donkey or the mule, or whatever you translated, the donkey of donkeys. Where was it written? In eternity of eternities, if that makes sense. Something like this. You can stick Schopenhauer up your pretty little butt. That's a good answer. I like that one. I approve. Kind of interesting. Okay. What else do we have? Humanity. Yeah, we read this. There was a discussion about Schopenhauer. It's kind of interesting, I have to admit. The best weapon against neoliberalism is uninterrupted mediation. Dismantling the mechanisms of capital accumulation or hypercapitalism. Oh, there's a question. Dismantling the mechanisms of capital accumulation or hypercapitalism. Do we really need to fight neoliberalism? I'm not an evolutionist, but I believe humanity should go forward, not backward. Progress is a benefit and in and of itself. Once I meditated, then I woke up. The coherency in Swedenborg's philosophy is irrefutable. How has he not already sparked a revolution? What is Arasaka Militech in the face of a united opposition? In my view, it's an elaboration on the philosophy of peaceful struggle. The word meditation should not be taken literally. The past perseverance and humility is not easy, but I think it's a path of perseverance and humility is not easy, but bears a sweetest fruit. The sweetest fruit. I can't read and they can't write, so we have something almost in common. What's the last one here? The money exchanges hand your hand to yourself. Did we read it? No. Why does everyone hate on neo-capitalism so much? Whatever your stance on them, corporations are long-term institutions that guarantee the stability of the social order. In fact, it's capitalism that has liberated the worker to be free to shape their own free to shape their own destiny. How is that bad? Yeah, that guarantees stability. Lol guarantee XD. Go buy a dictionary. Professor Socrates. That's got him. Where's our knight? Oh, where? Interesting. Professor Socrates. So now we come to another philosopher. The truth is that we are being ruled by the how is it pronounced in English? Bourgeoisie class. They are the ones who possess capital and the means of production. Class divisions are even deeper than they were at the beginning of the 20th century, but nobody ever talks about that. So I like there's a lot of mixture of different philosophical things here it mentions, and it's the critique, especially some of the answers here are pretty going to the direction of Marx and so on. Quite interesting. At least roundabout. Pretty cool though. We never took the time to read one of those pages. I think we got everything. Maybe there's like a secret which I could have overlooked. No, probably not. If we can't click here, can't find anything. What is it? Jumped in the urinal and stand on your head. I'm the one that's alive, you're all dead. Greetings from whoever that is. Strange. I did not see this before. When does this spawn in my room? How does this land in my room? Questions.
No way. I'm a tech, not a miracle worker.
Okay, so now we have the quest and shall contact our friend. Curious what he has to say. I would say we then maybe talk with Hanako and then call it a day. Because I'm really tired, it's already pretty late for me. Call this dude. Okay, let's call him.
Hey, you've reached Nance. I can't come to the Hollow right now. If I feel like it, I'll call you back. Bye.
Complete other jobs until Bess Isis, aka Nancy, is available to call. Can we call her again? Would be cool if the thing comes again. Can we skip time 23 hours and hope that it does something? Except that we get the again.
Spy, a happy new gun owner, I hope.
Let's see what he has. Hitting a target reduces stuff. Pretty cheap. Buy it. Check the weapons. Oh, he has a Nikomata, which is not bad, but we need a one with far more oomph. Oh, he also has a legendary pistol, a Unity one. Also pretty decent. But it has a pretty high level requirement. We're still one level too low for it. So I guess we talk with Hanako. Let's go with the let's use the power of fast travel. I don't expect this to be the case, that I have to decide to find another person for this.
Damn it, I need more time.
Okay, maybe I should have, instead of being here, we should have selected another thing. Shipping in. Go to the afterlife. This is it. Rogue is phone for the kill. Do this in the next stream, I would say. We do this last. Fool on the hill. We are still some graffiti short here. Could try to find another. I really don't want to do the final fight. It sounds like a terrible idea. Hi, go to the Valentino's auto shop, search and recover. Retrieve Militech car purchased by nomads. Serious side effects. Go to retrieve something. Old friends, gun for hire. Enter Caribou's bar. See if we find like a cool mission that we could explore. Side job. This won't make any major headlines. Who knows what might happen? It's high. Don't want to. There's actually multiple missions with high. Maybe let's go there. You try this, and if that still doesn't trigger Nancy, then we talk with Hanako. I hope she won't call me inside a dialogue with Hanako. Also, don't like that you can't say, no, I'm not available right now. Basically say, don't call me back. You can push away the call, and then somebody calls you back like a moment later. Okay, this is an interesting situation. Did I just save? Yes, it looks like it, I did. And that's great, because you see this, there's a robot here. You might say, okay, so what? It's one of the opponents in the game. I'm not 100% sure if I'm able to take on them. So that's exactly what we're going to do now. Try to find... I did not expect this outcome. From all the outcomes possible, I did not expect this one at all.
Leave me alone.
He's still alive, it's great. Oh boy, that's bad.
He's armed, did you hear? You can't.
Okay, we need something to drive. Okay, we have a problem. I need to get down there. Not sure if I can survive the jump. Okay, that worked. What is happening here? Got another fall damage. Mr. Car, where are we? We are out of here. Tell we got a police wanting thing, so... It's kind of cool. Get another police thing? Come on, game. Get rid of the police, please. Okay, that worked. I assume we have to take the elevator. Harbor.
This time, I needed to restore the natural balance in this city. A Valentino dropped a cop and has gone unpunished. You can change that. If you find out who's covering for the gang there, I'll pay extra. Spec attached.
Okay. I don't want to go against my Valentino friends. It seems like let's try contacting Hanako then. Hanako, meet Hanako at Amber's. Okay, let's do this. 650 meters. That's relatively close. That's great. sound stutter there. Very unfortunate. That will help me to lose control. Couldn't get control back. The crash just brought me out of business. Oh, that was a pretty nice drift, but I couldn't hold it. I'm not the best at driving. But it's still fun. Okay, let's meet with Hanako.
Hey, Judy. How you feeling?
Shitty, but something came to me.
Gotta give yourself time to grieve, Judy. Experience all its stages. Feel them. Let them play out. Shock, anger, depression.
I'd say I'm on anger. Gonna stay here for a while, too. I can work with anger.
So what did you come up with?
The Mox dive, Lizzie's bar, used to be a joy house. Tiger Claws killed one girl too many, so people took matters into their own hands. Belongs to us now. Clouds could stand to get the same makeover.
I'm sure you've thought this through, Judy. Carefully.
Haven't thought it through at all. All I know is the Mox didn't turn things around by sitting on their tanned and toned asses doing nothing.
Got the Mox to agree to take over Clouds.
No, I'm trying to get you. Know someone at Clouds who'll take our side. Will you help?
Fine. Got me on board.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so, what's the plan?
First up, we gotta talk to Maiko Maeda. If she's not with us, might as well throw our hands up in the air.
Maiko Maeda. Who is she exactly?
Girl who unofficially runs Clouds. Good at it, too.
What's she do officially?
She's a doll, so she's a nobody.
You sure Maiko's gonna want to join forces?
If I was sure, I'd be on the hollow to her and we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Let me rephrase. Is there any chance she'll slap us around and shove us out her mega tower window?
Of course, sure.
Guess I can work with that. How well do you know this Maiko?
Too well.
When we doing this?
Early morning, Clouds will be closed. Hardly a soul lurking at that time.
How early?
Before 8, I'll be by the entrance. No, scratch that. The balcony above Clouds. We'll sneak in. No one needs to know we're there.
On the balcony. Got it.
Okay, sounds like a terrible idea. Maybe I shouldn't have accepted this, but let's find out. Get our HP back, or we talk with Hanako first? Make another save, I would say. A main save. Embers. What is Embers? He just says he's here, and then I didn't read further. Me? By the way, didn't I... Oh no, we can't. This is a point of no return. You've reached a point of no return. When you enter the restaurant, you will be locked out of all unfinished side jobs and other activities like gigs until all your main jobs are complete. If you have any unfinished business, settle it before meeting with Hanako. Okay, I did not expect that. to be honest. I just thought, okay, we meet up, and then as maybe later a point of no return, I didn't expect it to be here. So we are pretty far into this mission stuff. Then that means for us we have to do things first.
What's it? Why don't ya?
Okay, so we won't meet Hanako at things. Chipping in. Oh man, that's unfortunate. So we have to beat this guy. I don't have the frustration tolerance today to do this, so we do this next stream. We might also level up a little bit before we do this. We still have Fool on the hill, so some 6 things that we have to find. This is a job I probably don't want to do. No, cinnamon? Yeah, it's things from high heavens. I won't do this. This is a weird job. The Panem quest, I will do later. Go to the afterlife. This is Rogue's thing. We have to kill this guy. I don't want to fight with Smasher. I don't expect that we can actually do this. Meet Judy on clouds. Now, maybe we have to do this. It's a moderate quest. It's really unfortunate. One thing you notice in this game, why you never have people on the street. Like if you are close, they seem to cross the street, but I never have, when driving a car, an incident where I could drive over a person on the street. I think that almost never happens. Sometimes they are at the side, and they're standing at a car or something, there's like an event, but when it comes to pedestrians, I never manage to find an occasion where this would be the case. It's kind of interesting. Okay, that's where we need to go. My fault. Okay. Wow, I think I almost got stuck. That was bad. So we go and meet at clouds. I'm not too sure if that's a really good idea. It's not one. Wait, I do something really quick. I want to get a repaired car. So to do this, we need to despawn this one here. That was funny.
A pistol for walking in the city, or a rifle for a trip out of town. Military. Protection for every occasion.
There. Let's fast travel to this place and see what's going on there. Mega building H8. Do we have stuff that you need to sell? Yeah. This one here we don't need. This one here we don't need. Get some nice cash here. Great.
Idiot move.
Meet with Judy, clouds. Oh, the spunky monkey. We already saw this. It was not the name of the local. Didn't I just kill everyone in the clouds last time? I did.
Mr. Whitey here. Drop that milk toast kibble and rush to the nearest store for a taste of sweet, 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 clean speed. Because life is too short to be slow.
That is clouds.
So hold on. You take a blow-up doll, remodel the hole, and that's cheap.
This dialogue was at the last time you did.
No. Well,
How's that any different from some dollhouse ass?
'cause the ass is meat, not latex. That's so hard to understand.
Meat, right. No feeling going on, no thinking, no awareness. It's empty. Might as well be latex. Masturbation, sophisticated kind. That's all it is.
Whoa, fuck. Makes perfect sense, that.
Huh. Okay. Oh, that's the balcony. So let's talk to Judy. Well, it's not a, I think this is still not a good idea. Oh, this is what this place is for. Well, last time I wondered, what is this place here for? Why is it so detailed? Why can it go so far? This also wasn't open last time, I think. Remember, we were here. Meet Judy on the thing. Maybe it was open, I forgot about it. Wait until early morning. Okay, fascinating.
Hey, V. Thanks for showing. Talking with Maiko is like a game of 3D chess. Don't let her derail you.
She's still
V,
smoking.
get it together.
You seem a bundle of nerves.
I've a mind to kill the bastards with my bare hands. So yeah, you could say I'm a teensy bit nervous.
Some deets about her could be useful when I talk to her, don't you think?
No, leave the talking to me.
How do you aim to get her over to our side?
By telling the truth. About Evelyn, what happened and why.
Think that'll cut it?
No. Have to improvise from there.
So in brief, I'm just here as your hustle, right?
Never said that. I just know the woman better.
Care to be a bit more specific? Wouldn't mind knowing what to expect.
Expect everything. Miss a beat, she'll wrap you around her finger, get you on her agenda while thinking you're the one in control.
Ooh. Guess I know the type.
Okay, we can save here. Let's go.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Should take the time to eat a burrito here, or whatever. Maybe one of those.
Hold on, I'll open it.
There's an animation for her. Two things. Okay.
A lock like that? No way you cracked it open on your first try. You know how to get around their systems?
Appears so. Was hoping they hadn't run any updates since I left. Looks like I was right. Easy as paella. Follow me.
Judy Alvarez. I'd say it's great to see you, but I've never been one to lie. Also, I never like surprise parties.
Yup, bet I even know why.
Thought you'd hit rock bottom when you joined the Marx. Guess you've managed to stoop even lower now. You somehow never fail to lower my expectations. First you settle for the Marx, now murderers. I shudder to think what's next. Yes, V. I mean you.
What? I was busy stealing.
You have...
Oh.
No,
We could, since we have to skill cool at least a bit.
how valuable my time is.
After what happened to Evelyn, I of course destroyed you. So, what did I want to do? I want to go to character. We could invest 2 points to have 6, and we wanted to level cool anyway. At least a little bit. Not sure how much, but at least a bit. So we can get to 6 and be cool. I always wanted to be cool.
Sounds like I left a mark on this place. Good.
If by mark you mean buckets of blood, then yeah, congrats.
Came the clouds for info. Left with info. What happened in between is what happens when people refuse to work with you.
Ever heard of a little something called compromise? Should try it sometime.
Compromises take time I just don't have.
Just what exactly are you after? Gonna go and harass another doll? So?
That all you're good at? Blowing at your air, maybe.
Judy has a proposal. About clouds.
Wanna come back? Done. Always valued your skills, you know that. Just don't get why you had to drag this loose end in here.
Stop treating dolls like meat and I'll consider it. But first things first. Clouds needs to be taken from the Tiger Claws.
Okay, look. It's clear what happened to Ev was traumatic.
Huh? I was convinced you didn't know.
That girl was asking for an unhappy ending. I was just surprised it took so long.
We gotta do something, or everyone will end up like Evie. Woodman raped her while she was unconscious, then sold her like she was so much scrap.
Yeesh, you've always been unstable. Okay, since you seem more reasonable, care to explain what this is about?
Judy's idea. Think about it. It could work.
Well, well, Jude. See, you found a true and loyal fan.
Call me a murderer? You're right. I killed Woodman. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. And if I'd known what he did to Evelyn when she needed help, I wouldn't have gone so easy on him.
Heidegger claw bosses rule this place. Know how much I mean to them?
Nothing, probably.
About as much as you two and your problems mean to me. Read negligible.
Doesn't it make you wonder why you even work here?
Gonna pretend as if you two weren't ever here. For old time's sake, Judy. Literally moments from now, security's gonna figure out you're here. Got two options. Go out the way you came in, or get thrown out. And that's not a threat or figure of speech. Just a friendly heads up.
Yeah.
Enough. I'm leaving.
Smart move.
Well, I remember what happened last time when people tried to get me out of here. The answer is basically, we killed all of them. And I wasn't as leveled up as I'm right now. Don't remember this here. It seems like we scanned it. Corporate fashion beauty conference. We had to search for things to find Evelyn or so. A collection of magazines about fashion and interior design. Dollhouse feedback. Celeste, great performance, no change in attitude since last month's events. Divine, average performance, eager to work overtime, good work attitude. Gail, no improvement in work attitude, no willingness to change, last warning. Heaven, average performance, good work attitude, candidate for plastic surgery. What on earth? Morning Star, first month trial period going well so far. Sky, highest level performance, exemplary attitude, consider requesting TC for a bonus or bumper salary. Sun, high performance, talks back to her supervisor, but otherwise okay, lost focus after Parker's disappearance, keep an eye on her. Angel, high performance, exemplary attitude, second candidate for Azure Prize system, for Azure Prize system, what? Azure Prize system rarely chooses him, find out why. Huh. Azure Prize? Candidate for Azure Prize system rarely I don't get this. Mistral, average performance, okay attitude, rein in another complaint from a client, needs disciplinary talk. Storm, very big improvement since last month, keep an eye on her. Torrent, okay performance, lost focus after Parker's disappearance, keep an eye on. Sapphire, satisfactory performance, correct work attitude, no irregularities in 2 years. Deserves a raise if we can allow it. That's nice. There's also water, which I can't pick up. School of Management diploma. A diploma signifying competition higher management program conferred to Michael. Maybe I did something wrong here in this quest. Maybe I should have scanned these first before I talk to her. Maybe find something to... beauty and health at your fingertips, slimmer in all right places, 3 easy steps, collection of books, self-improvement, fitness, beauty care and dieting. What was that? Stop complaining, get rich today. Yeah, we all read this, I think. Sounded distantly familiar. Book collection. Thornton high quality makeup products. What? Book collection? Makeup products? It's weird. Maybe a wrong tooltip. Oh. So much stuff. Okay, we might have read this first before talking to her, I feel. This could have changed something, I guess. Monthly expenses. Doll equipment, employee equipment, medical expenses, cleaning services, cleaning equipment, alcohol, plus catering, unforeseen expenses. We can ask the dolls to clean up after closing, but they will put up a fight and won't even do it properly. You can let Forrest go. I will happy take over his responsibilities. Judy Alvarez, do not delete. Micah Maeda to Martha Ortega. Hey Martha, thanks for the date. You're a nice girl and I like you, but it's just not going to happen. Please don't take it personally. It's me. I realize that I'm not ready for a commitment yet. Welcome to Heart Solutions. Heart Solution and Mike on Dear Mike, welcome to the lead service of Heart Solution. As a sole service provider on the market, we take what we do very seriously. We know that time is money for our clients. That's why we guarantee you will find the right person within the next 90 days. If your future partner does not meet your expectations, we ensure a full refund. In order to help start your journey, we send you a questionnaire that will allow our algorithm to choose the best person for your first date. Judy Alvarez, take your to Michael. This is the third time I'm telling you, take back your precious sweaters. What? Okay, Judy writes to her. I don't have space for them in this substandard mediocre unit lacking that doesn't square with your ambitions. Might as well just send over one of the bimbos that keep circling you like flies. Otherwise they are going straight to recycling, cause I can't look at them anymore. It's amazing how shitty your taste was. Clearly I wasn't just gonk but blind too. What on earth? And I ask you, okay, she answers, Michael to Judy, I ask you to give me a bit of time to think about things and to give yourself a little time to cool down. I don't care about all that stuff. You can toss it out, but I would like to come over and talk anyway. This all escalated so quickly, I feel like in a way it was a misunderstanding and maybe we brought up too much too quickly. It doesn't have to end this way. And even if it does, it doesn't have to be so all of a sudden. Far as I'm concerned, we are done talking. I already buried it and no way I'm digging it back up again. Not with you. You are just doing what we always do. Buttering me up with promises you don't actually want to keep. Just tell me when you are coming and I'll leave a bag with your shit in front of the door. Don't ring the bell or not, cause I won't answer. Telling you ahead of time just so we are clear. Okay, so it seems like they were a couple or something. Okay, and I just tell you this. Toss that shit out the window. It's trash. I don't give a shit about any of it, and I'm not coming. Nice. You can afford to do that. I guess that's what you do with everything. Throw it out like trash. No remorse, no regrets. If you find any of my shit, feel free to hand leave it on Jig. Street for the people who need them. As for your clothes, you could get jumped wearing this, so I would rather just burn it. Judy Alvarez to her. You went too far. You crossed the line today. Since when do I need permission to go into your office? Security contacted you, so don't BS me with procedures. It was your call. Just cool down and stop throwing a fit or you'll get us both in trouble. I have to keep up some semblance of professionalism, which you've clearly never had to deal with. It cost me an arm and a leg, but I managed to elbow my way into a better position. Don't think I can't lose it all just because of a little carelessness. One little slip and they will toss me into a hole I'll never crawl back out of. Now you suddenly care about rules and appearances? Where were those rules when I tweaked the stats on the doll chip so you could jump up the ranks? I didn't just do that for your career. I did because I wanted things to change. Only change I see is you becoming self-obsessed and lacking any conviction whatsoever, while everything else is just the way it used to be. You seem to be doing AF and okay. That's your perspective, but I see what's happening on the ground. Change is happening. I really don't understand why you can't just trust me. It's not like I started out wanting to manage this place. Don't you know I'm doing this for us? I'm thinking about our future. I thought that would be proof enough for my commitment. Looks like for some reason it just pisses you off. Sue me, I guess. Congrats, Michael. You've ascended and left me back here in the real world. Seems our perspectives don't align anymore. It's so obvious now that all this ambition you went on and on about was really just you wanting power. Shame on me for not noticing sooner. I didn't think it was possible to hate this city even more, but you went and did it. Got yourself screwed up. I just hope when it finally spits out, there will be something left for you. The old you. What? I just hope when it finally spits out, there will be something left of you. The old you. I miss you. Judy Alvarez. Took my work home cause that sleazeball was standing over me the whole time, watching my hands move. The F did that shithead things that I would clap some cables. Anyway, gonna go back through today and set it up on the spot. I would really just rather you just came back home. I miss you. Why don't you swing by the office? I don't have much going on today. Maybe we could think of a way to wind down and reward your hard day's work. The bartender brought me a few bottles of champagne upstairs, not the shitty kind from some TC shindig. What's a shindig? We could have our own private event, just you and me. Why does she come see you so often? She couldn't just She couldn't have just left it for you. If it was me, I would sold it for some extra scratch after all. Tigers don't drink your average piss. Look, I don't know what wants, but I don't believe in that just being nice bullshit. Sit that bitch down. She's really starting to piss me off. I'll drop by later. Mox is doing a party. It's May 13th anniversary of Lizzie's death and the gang's creation. It's like our national holiday. Anyway, if tomorrow will be like last time, I just might get over the bit. Woodman too. Just hope your desk can handle it this time. Okay, I'll be waiting then. I can't focus on work anymore if the desk falls apart. Boo-hoo. I was thinking of getting a bigger one anyway. Just don't forget to come in through the back now that they have me to face up to. They will be looking for any weak points, which of course I don't have, except you. Who knows, maybe they will find something else, like the pet eye you made last week that was too sweet. The pet eye. It doesn't matter what to. Okay, besides, if I'm your weak point, then you have nothing to worry about, because this solid ass weak point can take care of herself. I would sooner worry about all your kinky fetishes and fondness for taking risks. Okay. We could think about doing this again, loading up the safe and maybe reading the mails and stuff first.
That went smoothly. She totally blew us off.
She's probably scared.
Don't worry, she put on an act. A few days down the line, she'll call and tell you her plan to take over clouds as if it was her idea.
You might be onto something.
two have a history?
Way back, yeah. Think I just felt lonely.
Like everyone in Night City.
She was different then. And so was I.
Can't trust people that see everything as a numbers game. Line between patting you on the back as their friend and planning on knifing you as their enemy is down to a decimal.
I know. Right there with you, well, used to have a big crush on her. Took me a long time to realize who she really was.
It's time for your local.
But still, honest or crooked, we need her. Just think, could have gone diving this morning.
A little unwinding do you good. Do me good too, actually.
I wouldn't have been unwinding, not exactly. Got an idea buzzing in my head, working it, but I can't say if it'll amount to anything.
Yeah, you, a deck chair, and a Mai Tai with a cocktail umbrella? Somehow I don't see it.
No, me in a deck chair is me mulling over coulda, shoulda, wouldas. Something I avoid right now.
Okay. Curious where this leads to. If we could have done something different there in the room. Like reading the emails first or something. Maybe it would have unlocked new dialogue options. It would be weird if it did, in my opinion. But maybe I'm wrong.
Hello, Night City. I'm Jillian Jordan with N54 News. And this is your
Punch the ground floor to get out of this place.
NCPD has urged caution when using data terms.
Really don't understand what tits have to do with selling that garbage.
Can't say no to tits. Rest can go fuck itself.
Hey, if it works. Blame the corpse all you want, but at the end of the day, it says more about us than them. Biz is biz and tits are biz.
It's like junk food. People don't buy it because they're gunk. They're just poor.
Easy access to protective firearms. Schools and hospitals have been closed.
Come on, what's the matter? What's going on?
It's nothing.
Okay, except nothing I can do if you don't tell me.
Guess that's that.
Oh man, you're screwing with my head.
There's that tone. Yelling comes easy. Taking me out somewhere? That fucking board is on the impossible.
I am not yelling. Said yourself, we got everything here.
Forget why we're
Shoes, stores, eateries.
And that's all you ever dreamed of. Okay. Good to know.
I'm interested to listen to some of the dialogues in the background. Curious what she has to say here. Leave the mega building with Judy. Can't call my car yet. Does Judy have a car? She should quit smoking, I guess.
Gotta get back to Maiko with something big.
Appealing to her sense of justice wasn't big enough?
Maiko only works with specifics.
For a minute there, thought you were about to call it quits.
B. I go for days tuning virtues in a basement. Know what the chances are of somebody blowing my head off down there?
Minuscule?
Same as Maiko's empathy. Unlike you, I don't put myself out there. But this ain't over. Not yet.
You know, I'm also partial to specifics.
Uh-huh. So that's what matters. How many you'll drop. How much ammo you'll use. How many eddies it'll get you.
Art and dreams of freedom can't be everyone's food. Sometimes, you gotta deal with the dirt. So, what now?
Gotta think. We need more bodies, that's for sure. I'm gonna talk to the dolls. I'll call you when I've got something. See you later, V. And thanks.
Mysterious question. Where's Judy going? Let's find this out. I'm just curious. Does she have a car? Yeah, she has a car. Right, I remember now. She has this van, right? With the tech inside. This is her car. Still there. She even has a, like thing, but I feel like it's gonna take a moment. I'm really curious where she goes. I think when I tried this one time, finding out where NPC goes, the car just drove like a bit and then despawned at some point, just vanished. Hey, peeps kept on asking when they would see your ass in the ring again, so I set up another fight. Pacifica this time, huge bust, huge cat. I hope I can count on you. Yeah. Because the box fights are so much fun in this game. Now we can't make the Hanako mission because that's the point of no return, it seems. At least the game calls it that way, so we have to do this later. Now we have to think carefully what to do. So we are coming into ending territory. And I might... We won't end the game today. Don't worry about this. I won't stream that long anymore because I'm really tired. Can we maybe start driving over there? I'm pretty curious. Maybe... Okay, yes. Come on. I hate it when cars are stuck. Is this dude still alive? Something? Judy's still there? Yeah, she's still there. This guy is not driving. No, he's driving. Judy is not. Oh, now she's driving too. Does she hold on the what's it called? She holds on the traffic light. Interesting. Well, probably a stupid idea to call the car. What if the car comes? No, it's behind us. Okay, that's great. Just want to find out what happens there. Always curious about stuff like this. So we have done this. I hope that the Nancy hacker journalist woman would call. So far she did not. Note, so expected more from this. I might try what happens. Maybe that we revisit this place and then we have to analyze her a bit and find clues to how can we convince her or something. Maybe. Or it's still from an old quest from the cloud. There was another quest inside this cloud's place, but it's too long ago. I can't remember if we had stuff like this there to find. But maybe it unlocks new possibilities. We should have read the emails first. But it seems like on the dialogue with Judy afterwards, it had no effect. We still ask, even though of course we know that they must have been a couple at some point. Speaking of driving. Why is Judy not driving? Maybe she doesn't drive anymore. And when I reload, she will respawn or something like this. Can I get inside the car? No, I can't. Now she drives. Okay, now the interesting part begins. There should be no traffic lights anymore. So as a result, we should find out. The problem is if we get too fast, we could fall off the car. But this car's not that fast, so as a result, in theory, we should not be able to lose her. Okay, there's another traffic light. I hope they would go a little bit longer without... Is Judy still in the car? Yes. I'm curious if it will despawn at some point. It would be funny if we could call her. Say, hello, Judy. Yeah, I'm on top of your roof. I noticed it's kind of funny that you can travel. Okay, now the eye is active again. She continues to drive. Also forgot where she lives. So many red traffic lights. It's really sad. But she didn't despawn. In theory, she should have already despawned here.
The closest thing to a glacier you've faced. All it takes is
Judy's still there. Sadly, this car there. I mean, you could steal it and drive it back a little bit and hope that Judy doesn't escape in the meantime.
¿Te divierte mi sufrimiento?
How you look is all that matters. With Angelique Cosmetics, you can be anyone and have anyone.
This car looks kind of cool, I like the design of it.
To all Night City residents, caution. Night City is experiencing a period of unusually high temperatures. Please take care and stay in the shade.
I mean, question is, will this work? When will the AI learn that it wants to continue? I wonder if CD Projekt Red is gonna make a multiplayer mode for this. They announced something like this, but wanted to not implement it in the main release, but into the into a future DLC release. Oh, this car is so unfortunate. Maybe it damaged the AI. Judy, you have to drive.
You blind or what?
Think your deepest desires are beyond you. Think again. Klaus. We make it happen.
Okay, there's another car stuck. Too many cars are stuck, but I'm surprised that she's still going. Like I said, last time I had one event where I did basically the same, and I think either the driver despawned and the car just stopped, or I think the car despawned as a whole. Something like this happened. I think the driver despawned, the car just stopped all of a sudden. It was pretty weird. Will they drive? That's the main question. There's always the problem that some cars get stuck like this. That's so unfortunate. You can shoot. Sometimes the car just starts driving then, but it also can risk that the driver gets out. Okay, this car seems to... the eye seems to be broken for this car. So, excuse me lady, but you can't park here. It was close. Calculated though. But Judy's still in there. The problem is this is another thing where she needs to turn. Where was her apartment? Forgot. I can't remember it. I think it's somewhere here in this area. Where's she going? Also a really nice car, I like that one. Also, the other woman doesn't call us. The Nancy, I think was her name. Oh, the Ampel, the Ampel. In German, traffic light is Ampel. And in my mind, I always want to say that. Okay, she's going by red. Judy, the savage. Oh, that's dangerous. She's pretty fast. There are a lot of cars. I have a bad feeling about it. But she's still not despawned. It would be so great to just find out. That's the last thing we do. We find out where she's going. Also, look at the rain on the window. That looks fantastic. It's on this window too. Really nice. Look at this. It looks pretty realistic on this. It looks not that realistic on this one. Maybe because we are closer to it. It's maybe an angled thing. Also, this car is stuck inside our car now. Excuse me, sir. What's going on there? Well... Okay, these again cars stuck. Doesn't look like the eye is the hugest fan of driving. Nothing wrong here. Okay, that works. We need to get out of this town so she can drive a little bit without stopping by. I'm really curious if she just goes or drives home. It would be pretty cool if she did. That would be a pretty cool detail. Sadly, it's probably a bit boring to watch, but you have to admit, you're curious too, aren't you? Will she drive home or just go to a pretty random place or whatever? Oh, please move these cars. Why is always a car in front of us? Aha. See, now the people are actually moving over the street, but when you drive, this never happens. I never had an occasion where I was driving fast and it could happen that people were on the street crossing the traffic lights thing for the pedestrians. Oh, that's the AI. Could the AI please? Okay, thanks. Don't get in our way. Despawn. Savage. She had enough of waiting. Now she has to wait for the pedestrians, which works too. Kind of interesting that they programmed this. Also nice ray traced reflections here. Okay, she's in savage mode. She doesn't care. Where is she going though? Is she driving in circles? Maybe she's driving in circles now. I'm still surprised the game hasn't despawned her yet or anything. Illegal protest. Resisting arrest. Oh, pretty. Is it possible that they don't wear pants? Or are they... No. Yes. I think they don't wear pants in this... Oh well. It's up to them, I guess. She fell asleep again, it seems. We are driving in circles, it seems, because this is my car that I summoned. Patrol officers, something going on there. That's a drone. Question, where's my car? They're also a bit too close to us. Come on, Judy. You want to drive when the... Maybe she waits. She's savage. She waits till the traffic light goes to red and then she drives. Pedestrians. And another waiting time. There's so much waiting here. Would be great if it just flowed a bit more, but it seems he's going in circles now. That's fascinating. It would be cool if she has a home in an apartment, so it would be cool if she would go there. Maybe her AI is a bit out of sync with the traffic lights, and for her it's still red or something.
Accidental murder in the line of duty? Embarrassing brain dance evidence? Asukanga and Finch will prove your innocence.
Yeah, it seems like it. Maybe not. Oh boy, the waiting here. I like how he starts hurrying, it's a cool little detail. Yeah, here's our car. See? Here's where we parked. Didn't notice it. What just happened there? But yeah, it seems like she's just driving in circles. Very unfortunate. It would be pretty cool if she went home. But I feel like that's not going to happen. To go to Judy's apartment, let's pretend it's maybe here. No. What is this? East. All foods planned. Longshore thing. Well, there's a tarot card that I have not gotten yet. Maybe Skyline. It's not sure where her apartment is. There's no point called Judy's apartment. I would say she's relatively close to it, but it seems like she's not going to it. Let's pretend she needs to go here or something. Oh. This guy is not happy. But we are moving again. Oh no, there's another car spawned in front of us. That's bad. One time you turn around. But yeah, she's still there. Still not despawned. It's very interesting. Sometimes it's interesting to just learn how a game is programmed, how it works. Also like this thing on the ground. I'm not sure what it's called. The marking for pedestrians. Okay, she now goes into a direction where I would argue that is somewhat the direction she needs to go. You also sometimes see, oh, do you see this? Like there's oil in the things. Maybe it's just, no, it's not oil, it's probably just lightning from there, but it looked like it. Then the light is reflected in like rainbow colors. It's, you know what I mean. So where is she going now? We made a bit of way there, but we are back there, and it seems like we could drive back to where the car was. Not sure where she will go though. Although this car wasn't completely loaded. Now the details loaded. Happens from time to time. I think I've seen better times, I feel. Oh, we are going.
For yourself or a loved one, get in touch with administration at North Colorado.
Kind of interesting how this works. But as you see, we are going direct to go back into the direction where my car was parked. No, that was the wrong button. So much to discover in this game. So if he goes left here, do we go back to where my car's parked? I think we do. Question is, will she go left? Come on. It's green. Okay, he goes left. Where will we go? We should make predictions in chat. Will we turn to the left? Will we go straight forward? Is she despawned and I didn't notice? No, she's here. She's also wearing pants, as we can now see. Sometimes people in these cars don't wear pants.
Organic food continues to be a major consequence. Do not eat from unlabeled cans.
一夜之间成为赛博精神病，回归正常的我充满死杀。Maxwell 的康复，第四面墙工作室获奖
Come
创作
on.
经历重现。
I'm really curious if she now has a different route. If she maybe drives around aimlessly, just random. No, she goes straight forward. That would be our car, so maybe she now takes a different path. Oh no. Maybe there's certain ticks for the eye to check if it can go or not. That sometimes takes a moment. I'm not sure how this is programmed. The problem is this car that I need to go out of the way. Okay. You did a mistake. You should not have went there. But you see how this car here, I can't enter it anyway. So it seems like to be a bit free from the physical side of things in the world. Maybe other cars don't notice that it exists. Well, to some degree at least. That's also why some cars are standing inside this car when we wait at a traffic light. Pretty fascinating stuff. The question is, will she just continue driving through this car? And we will have no collision at all. What happens if I steal this car? Careful that we... Uh-oh. Now that is a problem. Every traffic light we wait. Judy is not waiting. Now that we just get the thing out of the way, she's never stopping. Okay, she stopped. We maybe caught her. I hope it's the right car, else maybe it despawned because we didn't look for a moment. There she is still. Okay, we managed to catch her. Great. Where are we? Still here in this region. Okay, she really goes into some kind of weird circles. I have no idea where she's going. That was close though. She did not despawn. But our draw distance is also relatively high. Relatively high at least. I have a bad feeling about this. Still green. Maybe some traffic lights also not working correctly. At least for her. It's also a possibility why it's sometimes so weird. She now stands at a green light and should move forward. It's also a pretty cool panorama here, right? This is 10. So if this is Mega Building 10, I think our apartment is inside there. Makes this sense. Yeah, that's our apartment. Okay, we still are doomed to wait. Or did she despawn? No, she's still there. Okay, now she's moving forward. Where are we going? Well, we go up again. I'd be not surprised if we find our parked car at some point again. Oh boy, this is somewhat annoying. On Judy. Hit the metal. Also scary looking statue. Where are we going now? At least we now move a little bit. We have no cars in front of us. Okay, there's one. I think we didn't we drive down here just from on the other part here? I think we did. So she is going aimlessly around. Yeah, we are getting close to the to where our car is parked. Yeah, that it stands up there or something. It's parked up there. That would be unfortunate, because that would block her. No, there's yeah. Okay, she's going in circles, 4%. It seems like she has now some kind of path, and she's just driving next to another block and just going in circles and circles. At least it's cool that she does not despawn and keeps on moving, but it seems she's not getting anywhere. I mean, this is probably difficult to program, like driving to her home and get out of the car, get into her apartment, sitting down. That would be pretty cool if that would be the case, but it's an unnecessary detail because nobody would sit on her car except me following around through half the city, observing her driving in circles. I guess it makes no sense at all, but it's not fascinating nonetheless. There's some detail here. Like I said in the previous mission, the driver despawned at some point, and I think the car too. Or it became a non-solid object or something like this. I forgot what happened, but it was weird. I remember that. It was not like the car was just endlessly driving through the city, it just went. I think we had this in the River Ward, or in the mission where we had to get into the Arasaka warehouse or something. There was some mission where was also a van involved. And somebody got into the van and drove away, and I also followed the van. Maybe I did not sit on the van, but drove behind it or something. I think the car stopped and it couldn't be moved anymore, and it was like running against the concrete wall. Okay, now she's accelerating. Full detail. Street was fixed at some point there. Same here. It's so fascinating how much detail. There's a reflection there, and you even see the people walking down downside. At least some of them. Okay, oh no, she's moving. Would have been curious if we see the reflection of the glowing shoes or whatever that is. Pretty cool. So many details, like, can't appreciate enough how much work, art design, and just the department that did the visual, like, forming the vision of this into a virtual and functioning world. Really impressive. It's really sad to see that, especially through some of these bad release decisions that this game, that they might lose a lot of talent on their company who say, okay, I'm done with this.
Considering renting or purchasing a niche for yourself or a loved one? Get in touch with administration at North Oak, Ohio.
We could go over the bridge and go to the other part of the city. Curious if this will happen. Or she goes left or something. So the Hanako quest we of course won't do. Beat the Bread Pacifica. Oh. We have another quest. We have this quest, go to the final fight. And we have this one. There's more boxing quests. Oh no. So we have to go here and fight against some dude here? Oh boy. How is this even possible that there's another boxing quest in this game? There's not even a final fight. Maybe that is the final fight though, but I'm not sure. Okay, we are going to a direction that we have not on before. So now it's a bit random. Be careful here. And here we have the fun part. Sometimes this is very dangerous. Sometimes those dudes are stuck here on the street, which is really annoying. Hit it. Fast. Ah, she despawned. Really unfortunate. Did she? Is this her car still? She despawned, I think. Should have moved the car further forward. A bit faster, but whatever. We could follow her. There seems to be no real way anyway she was going to. She was not going to her apartment, it feels. Or did she? Was it here in this place? I can't remember where her apartment was. But enough of that. She went into circles multiple times, so it would be kind of weird if she had an actual destination. So, yeah, it seems like the AI just drives around randomly. That's my interpretation of what we just observed here. Here are some Arasaka robots. This thing does not explode with just one hit. Be careful to not use my card. That explodes. Reload. Okay, actually, I hope that, there it is. Only common components? Did they nerf this? Usually they drop like higher stuff, like... I don't get this. Critical hits.
Keep firing, goddammit!
That's my sniper rifle. Let's reload. Getting too close to this thing. It's not good that it has a smart thing. I need to reload so long. I don't know why that happens all the time, because it had still a lot of HP, but then all of a sudden, there's a rare component at least, it explodes and does things.
What is it with you people?
Who else do we need to loot? There's loot. It's not that great. A lot of stuff we can sell. We might have gotten a few experience points here. Just want to try out how to fight those mechs. But yeah, in past, at the beginning, we definitely became much stronger in this game. Like, I think in past states of this game where we were much lower level, this guy would have, the mech would just have destroyed us. But it seems not that bad at all. Also, we did not get the police out. Okay, you could shoot it. That was funny. And this thing here. Well, also a bit sad that the that this woman did not call us, so we might do this fight next time. Let's go to the Voodoo Boys headquarters, or to the Animals headquarters, box ring, whatever. Curious who we have to fight next and what happens. We killed the boxing dude from the Animals, one of the other leaders we killed. We killed so many people in this game. Yeah, I hear the song again. Are these still Voodoo Boys here? Yeah, still spawning here. Maybe should sell my stuff, but I guess we'll do this next time. Oh no, it's pretty close, so we can do it right now. The shotgun, we don't need that one. We don't need that one. That's also not that great. Not that great. Okay, Arasakas seem to use mostly smart weapons. We have a pretty identical. Why we to put this into the trunk? We have a better one than this one, so we can sell it too. We keep the revolver. These are mine. Okay, makes sense. The other thing we put into our storage, which I learned is at the front. Also, the car is now repaired. It's also fully repaired. There was a time when I should have spawned a fully repaired car, and it wasn't fully repaired. Even when I did fast travel and respawned the cars.
Bon, new foot caca.
Dying here because I can't keep my health up. Finally. Wow. Also, I feel like the quality of the stuff here went down a bit. And the car exploded. Although I'm not a fan of the Voodoo Boys, just in case people wonder, isn't that an item there? No, it's armed. It's not bad. But yeah, I think we still have better stuff, so we can sell it. Get some money back. Great. So we just heal up, and I think I called it a day. The other woman did not call us back, which is the Nancy, I think was her name. Curious what she wants and what this quest leads to. We will do some side quests now because we are done with main questing. There are multiple things I already know about. I don't know the exact ending. What I know though is that there are multiple endings, and that there's one secret, or not secret, but hard to get ending, which might be interesting to get, but I'm not sure if we have the requirements for that. What I heard is that you don't need to complete the Quest of Panem, if I'm not mistaken. We could also make it a way that we check multiple endings. Also a possibility. I guess if there's DLC for the game, I might hop into the game later in the future again, if we play through it. But I really also want to end the game soonish, because the main reason for that is, yeah, we're playing this for so many. I think on YouTube I have 26 episodes or so of this game. That's quite a lot. And of course there's also a lot doing just stuff like driving on other cars, like we just seen here. Probably not the most interesting thing for stream, but I'm always curious about some details like these and how stuff is programmed and works. In that regard, it was also funny. Did you see this? She saw, oh, people dead, car burning. Nope, I'm going the other way. And she just vanished. She despawned. It's funny. Maybe I had to clip this. I'm out of here. Okay. So we have to decide what we do. I did the stupid beat on the bread quest line thing. It seems there's another one we have to do. I'm not sure if these two are related. Let me just check really fast. It's also here. It's the same quest? I'm not looking forward to this because I hate the boxing quests so far. But we progressed them a bit. No, one quest is here, the other is there. That's kind of strange. So we might consider doing one of those or both next time. Then we think about and probably get an idea of what we have to do for ending stuff, because we are just that close to the end right now, to the point of no return. That is our next main quest. There's some side quests I still want to do. Like I want to find out what's going on with the what is it here? Killing WhatsApp from friends. Yeah, Panem quest thing. Complete the other jobs. Yeah, this killing in the name. I'm curious what this quest is about. I like the philosophy, the quotations and references to various philosophers. Pretty cool. We have to also talk with Rogue. That is interesting. I need to probably look into this too a bit. How do I have to do? I don't want to do Cinnamon because this quest seems wrong and fishy from the get-go. I just booked to assassinate someone, and he, in my opinion, didn't anything wrong. So why should I kill him? Psycho Killer. Yeah, I want to complete this quest too. We are not that far into it. We still need to find 10 more cyber psychos. Probably next stream will be cleaning up all the side quests, cleaning this, doing full on the hill. We still need 6 more of the graffitis. We're probably easy to find. We can just force it a little bit. And then we look into the ending. So there won't be that many episodes anymore. Then we probably continue with Resident Evil 3. A nice little playthrough there. And I don't know, maybe something like Dark Souls, or I don't know. Also want to play Soul Calibur again on stream. That might also be interesting for some people here. And yeah, so that has plans for the future. Also, I'm working on a video for my YouTube channel, of course. The video about Elrond from Lord of the Rings, in case people are into that. But yeah, it will probably take some time still. It's done maybe end of next week or so. So yeah, I wish you a fantastic rest of the day. Happy Easter to all of you. I hope you had joyful days. In Germany we have also holiday tomorrow, but I will still do some work because I want to get this video done, but also relax a bit, I guess. Maybe I stream tomorrow evening again, not 100% sure. It is possible though. Is there anything left to say there? Let's make a save here in the background so nothing can go wrong. Oh, I wanted to... Maybe we'd also check next time if there's another way to talk to... What was her name? Maiko or something like this. Yeah. Stuff like this. There will be more Cyberpunk for now. And yeah, so thank you all the people for watching, for all the support. See you next time.